work, we took a little trip. Got some new wheels and tires for the Chevelle. I'm not going to show them to you quite yet, except I will show you this. Yep, all 4 of them are SLICKS. Probably won't stay that way, but for now, pretty cool. So, we're gonna go ahead and get these off real quick. Kind of wipe them up a little bit. I believe we have those sold, so tomorrow morning I'm gonna be taking those and hopefully getting rid of them. And then we probably won't get these on tonight. It'll be this video, but it'll probably be tomorrow for me. And the reason for that is, and this will probably give it away to some of you guys, but not quite everybody, I'm sure. They are going to require these. So you can hear that stuff rolling around in there. Most of you are probably thinking, oh, different lug nuts? Well, yes. But also 5/8 studs. So these big bad boys are going to have to go in there. And along with those, big old 1-inch 45-degree lug nuts. So some of you are already saying, yep, I know what he's putting on it. Some of you still don't know. But that's what's going to go on here. So we're going to see if we get to that tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But we're going to get these wheels pulled off of here, cleaned up a little bit, and we'll show you those, and we'll show you what we're working with behind the wheels for those of you that haven't been around for quite a while. So that's where we're going to start. Let's get to it. So, let's get to pulling these wheels off here. This is the only stud that broke off when we did the revival and put different wheels on. Actually, that broke off taking the 14x7 factory rallies off this car, which we do still have. All right. There's that one. One more to go. And even though a couple days later, wheels are sold, they cleaned up very well. The guy was very happy with the purchase, and they are actually going on another 1970 Chevelle, so that is super cool. It's black, and I'm sure it's a lot nicer than this one. Oh well. Anyway, I'm just gonna show them to you because I'm excited. Now, they're just sitting up here. We still got the studs to do that we talked about. But they look pretty good. So these are Bassett Inertia steel race wheels. Nothing super special, but they definitely have the look. So obviously this one will tuck up a bit more. That is on stands under the axle, so it's basically on its own weight. These have the exact correct backspace that we needed. I've been looking for them for a long time. They're back ordered through Bassett, so you never know when you're going to get them. And these happen to come up local, brand new, never mounted on a car. So got super lucky, got a real good deal on them. These are 15 by 10s. If you're an A-body guy, you know 15 by 10 with 5.5 inch backspace is the key for these 68 to 72 A-bodies. It's perfect size. We will probably roll the fender just a little bit because we are going to take the coil spacers back out that we put in originally to clear those other wheels, and we're going to tuck these a little bit up in there. It's going to look super good. Fronts 15 by 8 with a 4-inch backspace. I assume this will be fine. Most of the guys that run like the Corvette rallies, that's exactly what they are, and they have good luck with those, so that'll look good up here. Front tire is a 27-8-15. The rear tire is a 28-11-50-15. Obviously a little over that. They're pretty close to true, but like I said, these won't stick around. These are just for now. We'll get the 2JZ in and running and ironed out, and probably have a little bit of miles on these, but then they'll come off for some actual street tires, because these are going to be absolutely useless for pretty much any street driving. So that's where we're at. We're going to pull these back off real quick. We're going to get started on these studs. All right, so the plan of attack on the rear, basically, I won't get into too much, but drum's gonna come off. Obviously we gotta get them studs out of the drum, drill these holes out, mount the new studs in. Pretty straightforward, honestly. I'll probably drill these out as big as I can, up to 1/2 inch, and then there's a 43/64 drill bit that does the final cut for the studs. So we'll do all that, and then before we put the tire on, we're gonna clean all this up and fog this with some black, make it look a little nicer. And yeah, we're gonna do that here. I will copy it over there and spare you watching it, and then we'll move to the front, and that is gonna be a little bit different process, but fairly similar. So let's go ahead and take this apart. Oh yeah, drums come right off. Just like that, no more studs. So, go ahead and start drilling. Well, 3 out of 5 done so far. Just want to kind of show you guys. I went straight to the 43/64 bit. I tried to step it up on a couple of these before I did that. It just didn't work. Usually that works great, but burned up 1 or 2 of my really good bits. So just went straight to the 43/64, and that seems to work great. Let me show you this here. This is what you want to see when you're drilling a hole. This is one single chip from the drill bit. So I'll show you what I mean here in a second, but this is what you want to see. You don't want to see, you know, little stuff like this everywhere. You want to see nice big chips coming from those drill bits and the hole that you're drilling. So both rear sides are finished. I went ahead and cleaned up the frame on both sides and brake cleaned all this stuff, so it's nice and prepped for paint. We will not do the inner fender wells. That's not really a big deal, but we're gonna do the frame. We're gonna do this, and here into it. Just gonna use a nice black medium gloss. Look too shabby. So that's perfect. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. Already did the other side to gander at that. It's probably just tacking up a little bit. So went ahead and did that side. Let that dry just a touch. I'll throw these wheels on it and lower the back down. Let's put it on. See what we got to deal with. Now, even though these are steel wheels, these are incredibly lighter than those old center lines. So, pretty happy about that, to be honest. Not that it really matters a ton, but still nice. Yeah, that's all black now. Perfect. So we'll let that dry for 2.5 seconds. We'll put this front tire on. Yeah. Moment of truth. There it is. Fronts will scrub out a little bit with some weight. Heck yeah. Front's definitely gonna have to come down a little bit. 2JZ's not gonna help that because it's probably a touch lighter than that small block. So we might have to get some different springs or something in the front. Just an inch maybe would be all right. It's not too bad. Sits really good in the back. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Especially with that hood on there, it's gonna look super good. Nice and mean looking. Now I know a bunch of you guys probably really isn't your cup of tea, but I like it. Looks good. It's gonna fit. We live on gravel, so I mean, it's one of those things that it's just gonna be easier to maintain. I don't care if they get scratched. It's not like a super nice wheel, so has that mean dirt track car look. Every car looks good with some black steel wheels. So there you have it. That's gonna do it for the 5/8 studs and the new wheels and tires for now. Next video, we're gonna start getting fuel system and stuff lined out on the Nova. The trunk floor is done, so we can put the fuel tank and the sending unit in, make sure all the lines are good up here, and then basically we're good to start with drivetrain and everything engine bay wise, get that set in. And we still have some of the interior stuff, but we're gonna get to that too. So next time you see the Chevelle, I think we're gonna rip its heart out. So this needs to come out. We got the adapter for the trans that you saw a couple videos ago for the 2J. We need to get that thing mocked up in here with at least the adapter piece to see if we're gonna have issues with the pan or not. And then we can go from there. Really, got fuel system stuff on order, AN line, fuel pressure regulator. Brennan's got an Aeromotive 340 that we'll probably run. That should be more than enough fuel pump for what we need. And then I got an intercooler on order. We have the harness, we have the radiator, we have pretty much everything. We got a throttle body cable on order, some bunch of miscellaneous small stuff. So really I'd like to get the majority of it done at once. That way this thing can be driving pretty soon, because it's getting super nice out. It was like 80 degrees today. So that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching, sticking around. What else you want to see? Comment down below what you want to see and we'll try and get it done. Like I said, we got Nova stuff, we got Chevelle stuff, all coming at you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.